fucking K. So today's video, we're gonna be bullshitting around, showing people how to make coin. I've made some really good coin doing this, but we're gonna be like showing y'all how to make some coin. No money spent. Pretty good amount of coins. I mean, the team's pretty solid. So we got a little over 1,000,000 coins, 87 overall, almost an 88. Pretty much an 88. My offense is 88, my defense is 88. Pretty solid though, like pretty legit. But the big news today, obviously, the Madden, 10 years of Madden or whatever. So apparently going to be dropping 10 players that at 10 different positions. So during today's little morning Madden shit on Twitch, they didn't really leak too much about it, but they did say something about the free safety veteran card that just came out, or like what have you. And I think it was Kralo ended up mentioning that you're going to need a good corner or a good safety, which basically leads me to believe that it's going to be a really good receiver. And as everybody knows in Madden, Moss is the receiver in Madden. So I'm basically, if I was a betting man, I would legit say that Randy Moss is the pull for today. But I guess we'll find out in about 35 minutes or so. So what I'm doing, like right here, and you can see the 700, 800 that I'm getting. I'm buying low golds. Okay, so if you're a little bit poor, like, and you don't have, more money or whatever to like blow like 50K, then you can do this with low silvers to high gold. I mean to low gold, and it actually works like pretty well too. You basically just go team by team, buy it now, and my price number for the high golds is about 14 and below, 1400 and below. And I just go team by team, and you can't, and you got to keep in mind too, because you'll see a lot of power-ups. Power-ups do not go into those exchange sets, so don't put power-ups like in there. So don't buy power-ups when you see them in here for, like really cheap. I mean, I do buy. I'll see some for like 200, 300, 500, and I'll turn them and flip them for 15 to 2,000, depending on who they are. You don't really catch any really good power-ups like for really, really cheap. I haven't seen any of those yet, but so you're looking for about like 1,300 and below. Sometimes you'll get like a whole slew of them, like you just saw. Like I snagged like 3 or 4 like for like 700 on like the Colts, and then sometimes you'll go through like all 32 teams and you'll maybe only get like a couple. It's very boring. It's very tedious. It's awesome opening the packs. I don't know why, but I enjoy opening like the high gold packs, because like you're getting something like fairly decent. It's not an elite, but you're getting something fairly decent. And legitimately, like, why I do this is to pull the Bobby Wagners, to pull the Von Millers, the Jalen Ramseys, to get those nice power-up cards. I'm not sure if you can pull the Theme Master power-ups, the ones that you get if you complete the Theme Diamond player. It gives you like the card, the token, and the token that goes into the Warner set, the card, and it gives you the power-up card, like, for that person. I don't know. I know those power-up cards are really expensive. But I'm not sure if you can actually pull them in packs or, like, whatever. Or in the exchange packs or not. Or in regular packs. If y'all have pulled any of them, like, let me know, like, in the comments. Because I'm actually kind of curious as to what like if you can actually pull them in these packs. But I have done the low, high silver, low gold exchange probably 100 times, and I've done probably the low gold to high silver about 100 times. I've pulled many. Yesterday I did 25 low gold to high gold exchange. I did 25 packs, and the second power up that I got was Khalil Mack. So roughly I look for about 25, try to make about 20. Actually, no, I made 20. That's right. I made 20, not 25. So roughly, you're spending about. Let's actually do the math. We can do the math like right now. I don't want to let this one go by though. Let's see here. So let's just do the max that I'm paying for them, which is 1,400. That's the max I'm paying for them. So you're looking at about like 4,000. I mean, and again, you get them for 700, 800, 250, 200, like stupid ones sometimes. But you get them for like a lot lower. So to make, and then you want to multiply that by 20. So you're looking at about 80k, like to make one if you're buying them all at 1,400. Now, obviously, like I don't buy them all at 1,400, so and basically, long story short, yesterday my second card was Khalil Mack's Power Up, which I sold for 60k, 59k. And that was the second card out of the 19. I still have and I sold all the rest of them, and I still have a little bit like left, but I think I have about like 6 or 7 like high golds left. I was like Roquan Smith, some like Jameis Winston, Baker Mayfield, stuff like that. I still got a few highs left, but Patrick Robinson was one that obviously just sold. So there you can see, like I sell the cards back, and I basically I make, if I pull like regular like high golds, as long as they're not like 75s, because of these sets, these cards are still worth like pretty decent money. So you're never gonna make your money back, but if you hit one, maybe even hit two, like good cards like out of it, like good power ups, or there's some gold cards that are worth like 12, 14k. Like if you hit those, then yeah, you definitely make your money back plus some. So I hit Khalil Mack yesterday, and yeah, like so the rest of the 19 cards were all profit basically. I would probably say 15 of the 19. You probably had throw a couple more golds in there. But even if you like pull all golds, you pull 20 golds and you sell them for, I think the minimum I sell my high golds for is 34. Even if you go and you check and you see, they're posted up there for 2,800 or 2,900 or something like that, I still will post them. And you also see here like Dolphins. Like you gotta watch out for like specific sets. Like Dolphins is like a huge low gold set. So you gotta keep your eyes out on stuff like that too. But yeah, like this is legit, like where I make my money. Make a lot of money. Well, I'll also do sniping of like 80-81s. Or yeah. Which you can get some pretty good snipes, like 6k, 5k. I pulled like 4 yesterday that were like 800 coin. So you just gotta search. But this is like a quick, kind of fun little method. I'm not sure like how many I have yet, but fun little method to like make some extra players, or make some little coin, or big potential like pretty big coin. You can pull those guys, and like I said, if you're not making like a lot of coin, if you don't have a lot of coin, I mean, then you basically go to the low silvers to like I mean not low silvers, high silvers to low gold. That's honestly probably a better thing, but it's like harder to find like the cheaper cards. Okay. So Randy Moss today. Who's all gonna put Randy Moss on their squad? Nobody's in here talking to me, so I'm talking to myself. But definitely gonna add Randy Moss to the squad. It's kind of a must, I think. I'm pretty much gonna just have level up Torrey Holt, Randy Moss, and Tyreek Hill in the slot. I mean, and you don't really need any other receivers, so save your money. My advice too to people is don't like keep like switching your team up. I know like Madden makes their money on, or EA makes their money on bringing out like new players, and I like this year where you can power everybody up and you can pick your favorite team and you can just make that team good. And they're bringing tons of elites and tons of new players and everything like that to the game and so on and so forth. But like try to stick with you know what you want to do. Don't keep like switching up, you know, like wide receiver. Oh, I'm gonna sell my, this person and get that person. It just, it never works. You're gonna lose money because by the time you're gonna get rid of them, because if that new person like comes out, everybody's all over it. So. And especially like let's just use an example like Jadeveon Clowney, right? He was right outside linebacker. He was my right outside linebacker. But I also had in my head, well, I know that they're gonna have Lawrence Taylor like this year. So this is before Lawrence Taylor came out. I was like, I'm not gonna like really invest like too much like in Jadeveon Clowney. And so, like, I powered him up and I ran with him as like an 84 or something like that with his power up. Because I actually pulled his power up, I didn't pull his card. And then I actually ended up pulling his card, and I was like, okay, well, fuck it, I'll just plug it in real quick. It's not going to cost me anything. So, like, plug it in, I can take it back out. And so, like, plugged it in, and then Lawrence Taylor came out. And so I am sticking with Jadeveon. I'm keeping him because I still really like him, and I like him as my backup. And so, like, basically for me, my right outside linebacker position is filled. If you get what I'm saying. Like, I don't care who the hell comes out for right outside linebacker. Like, I'm not going to replace Lawrence Taylor. And I feel no need to replace Jadeveon Clowney as my backup. So, done with right outside linebacker pretty much like for the year. I hope y'all kind of understand what I'm saying. Like, I'm not gonna sit there and just, like I have Patrick Mahomes 90. I'm not investing anything in Patrick Mahomes, like powering him up and everything like that, because who are we all gonna get, or who are we all gonna want to get? Michael Vick, of course. I am interested in this Randy Moss, like what's going on, like with these promos and everything like that, because if it is Randy Moss, or I'm interested to see. They are all power up. You can power them all up. I do know that. Like the players that are coming out, unlike flashbacks or like whatever veteran cards or whatever the hell, like where you can't power some of them up and blah 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 blah. I know all of these cards can be powered up, which means they're gonna get another card later on that you're gonna put on top of that power up. So, if there's really good players like in this set, you might think about just building around this Madden 10 years of Madden, these 10 cards, make them core players on your team. Because I'm sure there's going to be, obviously, I think tonight is the wide receivers. It's going to be it's going to be a wide receiver. I know that. It's just a matter of who, and I don't really know of anybody else that people are going to want to see besides Randy Moss. So, I think Randy Moss is today, but then I think Michael Vick is going to probably be in at quarterback at some point. And then at running back, maybe Barry Sanders, Bo Jackson. Because Barry Sanders is on the cover of the 25th anniversary. So, yeah. But, like, maybe, work around those. Use those as your base team, and then stick with them because I don't care who the hell you bring back out or you bring out. Like, you're going to have, like, the best players on the team or in the game because they're going to keep giving them power-ups. So, that's how I kind of make my coin. You can see there, 2,700 for Adrian Amos, like 3,000 for Adrian Amos. You can buy it there for 1,000, which I spent too much time talking about, and somebody did. But yeah, that's how you can, if you do come across power-ups and everything like that. I don't know why I felt the need to show no one because no one's watching, but I should have just bought it. But that's kind of the only recommendation I have when you're buying or to buy a power up doing this because they don't go into exchange sets. So buy it and just immediately flip it. Could have made it easy, like 1,500 coins off of that. So I'm gonna go down to like 1 million, and then go see how many we can make. And I'll probably just close out the video since nobody's jumping on and saying hi. Y'all suck. But yeah, let me know like what y'all think. I mean, obviously, y'all are probably gonna watch the video afterwards or after this promo's already out. I was hoping a couple people might have jumped on before it came out, but all good. But I would definitely like to see Randy Moss today. Randy Moss, Michael Vick. Yeah. Because that I will do. Like, I have Michael Thomas, like, right now as my second. Obviously, you're not going to get rid of Torrey Holt. And I have Michael Thomas, and obviously I'm not going to get rid of powered up, what's his face? So, not enough to be made there. Only make like 500 coins selling that. See that? You can see like right there, like that dude. See, so you come across dolphins. If you're doing this, and you come across dolphins for like 1,000 or like 1,500, 1,400, flip them. Don't put them into sets. So just sell them, take your 1,000 and walk. What was I saying? Oh, Michael Vick. I'd like to see Michael Vick. Because I'd like to just sell my Patrick Mahomes and stick with Vic for the rest of the year while you'll have his ultimate legends and everything else. I might just finish this really quick and then see where we're at. Rams, Saints, Texans, and then we'll bounce out. Oh, there's a couple in here. Yeah, we'll definitely just quit after this. Go make some. Rip open the high golds and call it a video. And wait. Sit around and wait for Randy Moss. My prediction. Randy Moss and Michael Vick would be dope as fuck right now. And I do predict that they're going to be 91s. That's my prediction. $91 cards. And then there's supposedly like challenges that are going to come out too, and competition things or something like that, that you can actually you can get, because I'm assuming there's going to be some sort of set that's going to come out with this, that you're going to be able to work towards getting like these 10 players. And keep in mind, like, if you don't want Randy Moss, then don't go after the set or like anything like that. Or if you don't like Mike Vick, or if you don't like the beast tight end that they bring out, or the beast linebacker that they bring out, or whoever it is, then Don't waste your time. Unless there's some sort of crazy exchange. I mean, it would be dope if they did like a most feared type thing where you get all the cards and then you put them all into a set and then you get like a 95, because we don't really have that like wow. Last year we had the 95 like Ronnie Lott, or 94, I think, 95 like from the jump. And it was like he played like a monster at the beginning of the year. And then didn't get another card till like the end of the year, which sucked, but alright, so then you get to go to sets, go to exchange, and then go to low gold, to high gold. And let's see how many we have. Because I didn't keep any. I think I have power-ups in here, but oh no, I actually got, oh that's right, I did sell like all my low power-up. So we've got 36 36 low, because do I have 36? I think what's his name's in here too, isn't he? Or maybe he's higher. Bosa. Nick Bosa. No, I guess it's just Kyler Murray. Okay, so yeah, so we've got 36 low gold, so that's gonna make us, quick math, 12, I think. So not bad. So we'll do 12. I spent I want to say, looking at my coin total like right now, I want to say about 25k or so making these. So if you can pull something decent, and we'll do the pricing, and you can see with me if it's worth it or not. But like I said, so like let's just say it's 25k, and if I sell them at 3,400 a piece, that's 40k minus tax, 36k. So I mean, even if you sell them, even if I sell them all for 3,400 a piece, I'm still making money. Get what I'm saying? And it didn't take that long. It took me 15 minutes or so. 15-20 minutes. So it's a quick little way to like make coins right now, anyways, because I think eventually these cards are gonna die off. These theme diamond cards aren't gonna be worth shit, and nobody's gonna really want them, because there's really nobody that's in those sets, in my opinion, that are like, wow, that's a badass card. So I personally don't even think the Kurt Warner card's like that good. But hurry up and make these. I'll probably end up, after I rip these, I'll probably do my solo battles, get them out of the way. I kind of figured out like a thing for solo battles, like what everybody's doing, that gives them these outlandish top 100 scores. But I did it, and you can ask my boy Jerem. I scored 200 like something points on the 82 team that dropped Wednesday, the second tier. I scored like 200 and something points and had like, I don't know, 15 forced fumbles and 8 interceptions and 15 sacks. It was just crazy ridiculous. And I got like 28,000 plus XP. When I told him what I was doing, and then he went and tried to do it with like a little bit lower overall of a team, and yeah, it didn't work for him. So I don't know if like it works if you have like beast players or not. You have to have like a fucking kind of god squad like right now, or if you just, or if he wasn't doing it like the way like I did it or whatever. But I'll definitely make a video on it. I'm gonna try it out again here in a little bit, and I'll make a video on it if it works for me. Because at least if it works for me, then I know what positions you need to actually have at like really good. So first card, Austin Blythe. Not that big of a deal. It's a decent card. It's semi-high. You want the, if you're gonna get like pull these bad boys, you don't really want 75, 76s. 77's okay. 78, 79s are a lot better. Power ups are ideal. So that's 2. See, there's a nice one right there. So you got Miles Jack. He's a nice. I think he's a nice nice money. Nice money. What the fuck? He's a nice money. But that's a nice card. That not so much. So we got 8 left. Dez Bryant. I actually haven't even seen that card yet. That's kind of weird. And actually, I haven't heard anything about him this year. It's kind of funny that card popped up. Frank Clark. I think he's a decent one. Again, like you're looking for those 79s. Those 79s are pretty solid. When you now, so here's the thing with these cards. When you pull these punters and kickers, there's a lot of them that are like 78 and 79, right? Because there's not too many ton of elite, maybe like 10 elite kickers, elite card kickers, and then there's the rest. And like and then punters like even less. But like these guys, I'm not gonna lie to you, they sell for like 3,400 coins, which is not a lot of coins, which basically means I'm gonna probably lose a little bit of coin or basically break even. But I love the training on these. These are like, for me, I just, for the most part, like I quick sell those for the training, because you're always gonna need training. You're gonna need a shit ton of training like all year long. So the kickers and punters, unless they sell for good, like good money, I'm just going to quick sell them for training. So I'm not actually pulling any power up. So again, there you go. Like I was just talking about, 79 kicker. He doesn't go into the set. They don't go into the sets, the Theme Diamond sets. So they're really not really sought after as far as like people looking for them. So that, but they give good coin or give good give good head. They give good training. So Ramon Foster, I'm not really sure about that one. I'm probably pretty sure it's probably worth some bank, but we'll check all these prices like after this. No power ups, doesn't look like. That's crap. And then we've got one more. No power ups. That sucks. Paul Richardson Jr. Okay. Little disappointing, but like again, we pulled some pretty high gold. 78, 79. So we got 12 total. So Blythe was the first one. Okay, so obviously he's worth like some good amount of coin because he's not on the block, and he's got an 8 hours, and like somebody's already bid. So I like cards like this because I can put them up for whatever I want. Obviously, people want him, or he's being put into sets. So I'm gonna just put him up for 9.9, and we'll see if he sells. He is pretty high, like 78, 79, so I don't want to lowball myself. McLeod, again, like I said, these are the middle of the road ones, the 77s. I'll put him at 39 just to make my coin back. So like this, I basically, for the most part, screw it, put it at 4. Pretty much like broke even, I would say. Like when you pull those 79s, these 75s like this, you lose money. See, actually that one was just posted too, so that one might sell. So I might post it for maybe 4.9, since there's only one other one. Actually, let's do 5.5. Because again, like there's nothing else like on the block. Normally those cards are kind of crap. Like, and I'm sure this one will prove my point. There you go. So this one proves my point, like right there, that you're 2,300. That's nothing. It's doo doo. You know, nobody really wants the card. It's not that expensive, and you're gonna lose a ton of money on it. I mean, 2,300 does seem a little low, but regardless, though, even when you see stuff like that, put them up for 3,400, because if you go to the auction block and you do like the buy it now for the high gold, which a lot of people don't know how to filter, um, it's at like 3,400. So good little advice. So 45 for him. So I would make a little bit of coin on him and Colquitt. Again, probably 45. So yeah, 9,000 coin. I'm probably gonna sell him just because I didn't really pull anything great. So I probably won't burn him for training, but I do want to keep my coins up. I don't want to sit there and, if you're like me, it's all about coins, but it's also about training. But my team is already pretty decent, so I don't really need a whole lot of training, depending on what happens here in about 10 minutes, 7 minutes. Check out this Dez, so surprisingly enough. Well, not bad. I'll put him 45, see what happens. I hadn't even seen that card yet, to be completely honest with you, and I've been in these golds like a lot, and I had not even seen that card. Check out Ramon Foster. He was one of the ones I don't really know much about. Okay, not bad, to be honest with you. Um, yeah, we'll go middle of the road, like 7,000 maybe, or like less than middle of the road. I kind of go first page, or like if there's a bunch, like I'll go first row, and I'll put it in the middle. That way I'm not like shortchanging myself either. So middle of the road of that was 7,000. So that's a nice pull. That's where you're making up good money. You know, your profits. Like if you get those and you happen to get a decent, oh, see, that's a beautiful thing. Nothing on the block. So we're gonna go Paul Richardson. I'm gonna put him up for 9.9. Like when there's nothing on the block, you set your own price. So we'll go 9.9 on him. Whether he sells or not, who knows? Because someone could come 2 seconds later and post one for 3,400. But I think that would probably sell. So this one, middle of the road, 3,900. But again, we didn't pull anything spectacular, but it didn't take a lot of time or effort to like do any of this. I figured I'd shoot a video, talk about what was going on, or what my thoughts were as far as, see, that's nice right there. That's garbage, and garbage, obviously. That's obviously like overpriced, so I would go like right in between here. So 6,500. So that's another nice one. Like anytime you get those cards that are over 5K, like you're banking, you're making about 2K, like off of it. And it doesn't sound like much, but if you get a bunch of good pulls, or if you get one fire pull, then you know. So again, I knew Miles Jack was fairly expensive. It was 79, so we'll put him 78. Because that's about what he sells for anyway, even though there's only like 3. So that's it. All in all, I would say it's pretty decent. I probably made about, after my 25K I spent, you saw that one was, yeah, I mean, that's 10, let's see, 45, 9. He was like 6. A couple of them were overpriced, probably, because there was none on the block. But I think, is that one mine? Yeah. See, so somebody was just like me, didn't know what to put it up for. So you can see I kind of set the tone for that. You know what I mean? So if I wanted to go back, like right now, cancel this, right? So 9,000, like 400, right? So if I want to go back and now just say this card's probably not even close to that. Let's just say I want to put it in there for 9,000. Like now that looks like a good deal to somebody. They're like, "Oh man, that other one's, you know, 9,400 and so on and so forth. That looks like a lot better. I could have probably done 89, 89.50 or something like that, and it would have been a little bit better, more appealing to the eye. But yeah, you can see you kind of set the tone. Let's see. Okay, so he's still by himself up there, but you kind of set the tone and then check back like a little bit later and see, you know, what happened like with them. But that's it for now. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. Make sure you drop a like below. It's your boy Mindscape. I am out for now. I may or may not come back like later on and do another video about what happened or what cards came out and what I think about the promo and so on and so forth. I am out for now. Peace.